Welcome to the channel. Have you ever wondered, how well would the original PlayStation 2 or Xbox do in today's market? If Sony announced the re-release of the PlayStation 2, for sure the world would go mad with excitement, right? And I'm not talking about one of those classic NES-type re-releases we got a few years back. I'm talking about a full-on release with slightly updated technology. Let's discuss why this would make sense, and let's look into what new features could be added with today's advancements. When the PlayStation 2 released, a lot of you viewers were perhaps not even born yet. It was an exciting time to be alive. The PS2 was the next big Sony console launching, and the visuals alone were enough to get fans pumped for the console's midnight launch. The big talk at the time was PS2's Emotion Engine, which was the custom processor at the heart of the console. The chip could handle complex 3D graphics, physics, and simulations, which in turn allowed for more realistic and immersive gameplay. It was used as a key selling point for the PS2, and gamers ate it all up. We couldn't wait to get our hands on the launch titles that were showcased. Some launch games were Tekken Tag Tournament, Smuggler's Run, SSX Snowboarding, Time Splitters, and Midnight Club. It was all as good as Sony promised, and gamers couldn't believe their eyes. There's a reason gamers were left with so many amazing memories. The games were solid. The developers, for the most part, pushed the console to its limits. You wake up one morning and Sony have announced the new PlayStation 2 XL, a remake of the beloved console with more power under the hood, perhaps sporting an upgraded Emotion Engine. With a built-in hard drive for storing games which can be acquired from the PlayStation Store for downloading, all games are upscaled in high definition, and all previously released titles can be played. If an emulator can achieve this, then surely it's possible, right? Each game can have integrated trophy support for all the trophy hunters out there, adding a whole new catalog to master. Sure, it would require some extra coding, but the work is done. The game library is there, and we all know nostalgia sells. It would be a worthy investment. Another great thing about this console would be that developers could get on board to develop original games for. The budget for video games nowadays is ridiculous. For example, the total cost to develop and market Cyberpunk is estimated to be over $400 million. That's fucking crazy. In comparison, a AAA game on the PS2 would cost an estimated $5 to $10 million. Included in that budget would be marketing and printing costs, though if this new console was going by today's standards, disc and manual printing wouldn't be required as it's a digital console. I mean, I would personally prefer a physical disc, but we know that would never happen today with the direction of the industry. But can you imagine if someone like Capcom got on board and made a new Resident Evil game in the style of Code Veronica? Or Rockstar games with a new GTA in the style of Vice City? With all the knowledge on video game development the teams have today, making a game for this PS2 would be a walk in the park. If you're still with me, drop a comment below with your opinion on this. What features would you picture with this concept? I mean, all the standard features could be included, like Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, etc. Apps like Netflix and Spotify could come installed. Another great modern feature would be the ability to patch games. Once a game was released originally, that was it. It couldn't be altered. With the updated model, games could be fixed on the fly if needed. Games could be saved via a cloud, so we never have to worry about losing our 100-hour-long Final Fantasy X saves. Clearly, he's never lost a memory card before. Modernizing the DualShock 2 would be so exciting. Technology has allowed us to add realistic and responsive vibration, integrated speakers, haptic triggers, and gyro capabilities, built-in microphones. Most of this was absent back in the day, and games could benefit with all these features now. Obviously, this is all hypothetical, but I often think about, what if we went backwards instead of forwards? The video game market today is huge. So many people missed out on the golden gaming days. Why not bring it back? We revisit games and movies all the time. I think if this ever happened, Sony would turn a profit, no doubt in my mind. Development costs on current tech is just too big a risk to take. Games can be good with a small budget. Nintendo are living proof of that. Their game Super Mario Odyssey cost around $20 million to make. It has sold 29 million copies to date, turning a huge profit for the company. My point is, a smaller budget game can be hugely successful. Rumors are that Grand Theft Auto 6 is costing Rockstar around $1 billion to develop, which, being as successful as they are, they should get their money back, but it's a huge financial risk. It's one hell of a concept, remaking a console from over 20 years ago, but I think I make some pretty valid points. At the end of the day, these companies are businesses and are here to make money. This idea could capitalize on old tech by making it fresh again. Give games the chance to relive the past in glory while tapping into a market of gamers that never got the chance to experience the era. Let's go over some key points. Games would cost a lot less to develop and can be just as fun as a $200 million AAA game. A fresh coat of paint with new features and tech updates on a fan-favorite console would sell. With features such as trophy support added and high definition upscaling on all games, gamers would flock to the stores. With low costs for game development and an all-digital platform, there won't be a need to sell the games for $100, which would please customers. Even the actual console price could be around $500. Keeping in mind there are added Wi-Fi and Bluetooth capabilities. It's an untapped market, and it's yet to be seen whether it would succeed or not. But I think they should take the risk. Hell, I would even crowdfund the idea if they wanted to go that route. It could pave the way for a whole new direction in the gaming industry. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Drop a comment below and let's have a discussion on this. Do you think remaking the PlayStation 2 or older gen consoles is a good idea? Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.